Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Most of my life been waging war. I found peace, I could have swore.
Okay.
What she did shook me to the core. I ain't gonna live like that no more.
I don't think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Trouble comes when the barmaid pours. Another
Okay.
poor man who should have found the door.
Yeah. No problem at all.
Oh, when I get going, you can hear me roar.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't live like this no more.
Okay. So one of these two is basically going to do some kind of build.
Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Hurting as bad as the years before. Living in a lie. Or I had to cut
Mm-hmm.
ties to settle the score. I ain't gonna live like this no more.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's get the show on the roll.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I ain't gonna live like this no more. I've been drinking till my body's sore.
Okay.
Ain't touched my bed, just sleep on. But I'ma get on my
Some of us
chores.
already know who it probably is.
This old ship's coming back to shore. 'Cause I ain't gonna live like this no more.
Get back on up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before all the talking starts, I'm gonna have a piss.
I need to clean myself with Dusty. Actually, change you to something else.
Hey, Natty.
Hello? Hello.
Holy moly.
Hey, Big Daddy.
What in the world?
Who are you talking to? Saying this?
Papi. Papi chulo.
Oh my god.
Hey, Miss Katrina.
Hi there, Mr. Framework.
Hey. Stop looking now, but I know. You like me? Come on.
Look, I'm just gonna say you look pretty damn good in red.
Oh, yeah.
Framework too.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep working out, you know?
Oh, yeah, is that so?
Yeah. Good
Go on, you're
diet.
gonna have to give us a flex.
Yeah, wish I could. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Oh, goddamn, look at that. I think we've got a model in this saloon.
So, what's going on? Anything new?
Well, I do believe there's about to be a trial of sorts held in a bar here.
Really?
Yeah, they want. It's
Who?
because somebody did something, mostly to the law. So the law doesn't want to be unfair to the punishment they get for the crime they commit.
Do
So
I
they
know
want
these
us to.
individuals?
We probably all know them. They just haven't told us who it is yet. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could probably tell you right now, because,
it's probably Miss Kane, to be honest.
yeah, it is.
And Manny?
No, I think just Miss Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Manny was served his charges a few days ago, I believe.
Is that so?
What happened a few days ago? Could be being curious.
Oh, with the train ride, Manny was arrested, and, well, he
Mhm.
already got charged for his crimes, and Miss Cassie, I do believe, turned herself in last night or today.
Okay.
So, yeah, just educated guess, and that's who this trial is about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey Nick,
What?
¿cómo está mi hijo?
Huh?
¿Cómo está mi hijo?
¿Cómo está, mijo? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Ugh, pendejo.
That took a turn.
Okay.
Oh, easy there,
No, wait,
Nick.
what?
I'm sorry.
No. I was dropping my beer bottle here.
Yeah. I thought it was the
Do I
pendejo
see any?
part.
Do I see no weird things on my hands? You know?
I just know hijo de puta.
Whoa, that's very bad.
I know.
Look, all I know is pendejo, but even that wasn't as bad as what you just said.
Equal. Yeah, that's bad.
Oh Lord. Never thought I would wake up today and decide someone's future.
Punishment.
Yeah. I think I need a drink.
You better drink because you don't need it. It's going to be a long day. Be right back.
Mm.
No problem.
Wow, you get stuck. Where'd it go? Gee, I wonder it's been 15 minutes already, so good. To the sentencing of Cassandra Kane.
That the state does not want to issue, or Ms. Kane does not want to issue her unfair punishment, which is why we're here today. So I will give the floor to Ms. Kane to explain a little bit if she wishes. If she doesn't wish, the floor will go to the people. The people can have a brief discussion about themselves, and the people will then give their recommendation to the state through Nadia. We are here to issue a fair and just punishment. As it sits right now,
Yeah, that's cool.
the state's recommendation would be 210 months in Sisika with a $390 fine. But it's entirely up to the people whether they elevate that or they reduce it. Does anybody have any questions before I turn the floor over to Ms. Kane?
No.
No questions?
No.
Is it for all the charges that you said, or is it for one in specific?
The latest charge is kidnapping, attempted murder, and robbery of a law enforcement officer, which has brought her to her. That's her latest arrest. Any other questions?
No, that's
Nope.
No.
At this time, Ms. Kane, if you wish to say anything, you can choose not to, but you go ahead and say whatever you wish.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
All the charges was for me standing up for my dad when he was sick in Ansberg. Someone got mouthy, and I didn't like the way they spoke about my dad, and they got out of hand. Just standing up for family that couldn't stand up for themselves. And the latest charges was trying to help someone I loved not do something stupid, and I didn't succeed. tried my hardest to get Katie off of that bridge, and it just went into a mess of shit. And I took money away from the situation, hoping that she'd get off the bridge, and it didn't work. I tried. And that's all I have to say.
Does anybody have any questions for Miss Kane?
Yeah, I have a
No.
question if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Kane.
Mm.
So, you've just got these recent charges, right? Which I assume is incident with Katie, right?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to pick up Katie and take her over to a bridge to try and kill her?
Money. Tried to talk him out of it 3 times, but he wouldn't listen. He's very focused on the issue with Katie.
All right, that's all I want to know. Thanks.
Can I ask, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can I ask, Miss Kane, how can we make sure and how can we support you to make sure that some of these charges that are brought against you don't happen again? And that,
Probably should come and talk to you, Doc, to be honest. There's a lot going on that I need to talk about, and I don't know who I should talk to about it. So, you know.
you already know I'm very willing to help you with that.
Anyone else?
No
I have a
further
question
questions?
for the law department, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, all these charges were listed out, and I know they're to add to the gravity of the situation. But I believe, other than the more recent charges, she's already, I believe, served time for all the other charges. I believe.
She has, yes. I do want to point out that all the charges, except for vigilantism, have happened within the last 9 days.
Including the murder.
Yes. Well, she was charged for the murder. We don't know exactly when the murder occurred. We do have the admission from her. I will point out that the Ansburg sheriff was pushing for hanging, and Katie talked him out of it, giving Miss Kane a second chance. She then had the bridge incident. We feel that she has not learned a lesson, which is why we're here.
I'll tell you what, Nick.
Does
That
anybody
Ansburg
else have
sheriff,
any questions for Miss Kane or the law department?
odious motherfucker.
Marshall, can I just ask that you repeat what the recommendation from the law department is, time and cost-wise?
Without a trial, the state's recommendation for an elevated sentence for the recent charges of kidnapping, attempted murder, and robbery would be 210 months in Sisika and a $390 fine. That's just for that one violation of the one record. Again, we feel that it has come to a point where I'm trying to do this without sounding biased, but we as a law department feel that it has gone above what the state recommends, and some harsher punishment needs to be doled out. Miss Kane understands that the possibility of a noose is on the table. It is what the people decide. Miss Kane understands that business licenses, town banishment, medical treatment, all that stuff is on the table. So if nobody has any more questions for Miss Kane or the law department, we will give the floor to the people, and they will be able to discuss amongst themselves what type of punishment they see is fair.
Can I
Once-
just ask, Miss Kane, the 210 months, if would that be something you would be happy with, or would you what would you like as an outcome from this? Would you like less? Would you?
I can serve the time. That's fine.
Hazel, thank you.
Okay. No other questions?
Mm.
Nope.
I will close questionings to Miss Kane and the law department. At this time, the floor will belong to the people. Please discuss amongst yourselves, everybody, as your opinion will matter very, very much. We will give you some time to deliberate. Once you've come to your decision, tell Miss Nadia what that decision is, and she will tell myself or the law department what the people have agreed to. All right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. We will escort Miss Kane out, and we will be back in 10.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Marshall.
All right, so I'm just gonna say how I see it. All right,
Yeah.
like Kane said, that murder is something to do with something from the past. I don't know how long ago it's from, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing recent.
Yeah.
Plus, didn't the marshal mention something about Ansberg? I mean, that's pretty far away.
It is. And what
Yeah.
Kane said herself, that's something to do with her father and her family and the such. Now, me personally, I don't believe in prisons. I don't see how they correct someone. All they do is take away your time, and they don't actually set you on the right path. That's my personal opinion. Right? Admittedly, time is all we have, right? But I'm more inclined, and this is my suggestion, for her to have regular treatments with Dr. Anderton there, for her to have community service here in the town, possibly even confine her to the township, at least for maybe a week, maybe two, and maybe a short time to be served in the cells or in Siska. And I would say more than that, to issue a substantial fine that she would need to work off by either getting a job with myself and Miss Rose at the stables, helping Nadia at the saloon, or doing various tasks for community members around the town. And bring her into the town and set her on the right path, then throwing her into a corner and forgetting about her, for 200 months.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. From what it sounds like, is she needs help, not to be thrown away and forgotten about. She admitted, I'm just going to focus on her recent charge. And it sounds like she knew it was wrong. She tried to help the situation. Are we really going to punish someone for, to the full extent of the law for trying to do the right thing when they clearly need help?
I don't think so.
No,
And
I
when
think
we're
I'm
talking
going to
about,
agree with Will. I think your idea is good because it gives her a punishment, but it gives her help at the same time.
agreed. And when I talk about substantial fines, I mean they're talking about $390. So I'd say push that all the way up to 1,000, and make her work it off in the town. And we'll give her the means. I mean, there's plenty of people that will hire her. She's a good lass and she means well. And I think together we can, set her on the right path.
Yeah,
I agree with this too.
Yeah, I agree too.
Do we want to add any form of a prison sentence, time in the cells? I just wonder purely because I agree that I don't think punishment in the cells and that alone works. However, when you restrict somebody's movement because of their actions, it does promote this idea that there are consequences to actions. I agree on not it being as long as what is proposed, but I do wonder if there is some form of a restriction on that level for a portion of time,
How about
followed
this?
by, as you're saying.
I do think she should be
How
arrested
about
for
being
some time.
How about being confined to Blackwater and not being allowed to carry firearms for the duration while she's confined in town? She's not in danger in town. No wild animals.
No, she can use that confinement in town to actually, community service and whatnot.
Yes, maybe sometime in the cells, but I do think it needs to be very little. I think the actual punishment should be the fine plus the confinement within Blackwater and without firearms. So she's not a danger. No firearms, no knives, no lassos, nothing. And she's safe in town anyway. If you're going out of town, you might need that to keep yourself safe from wild animals. But in town, at least that's my thinking.
Yeah, I don't personally feel that jail time will work with her because it hasn't so far. I think
It's
she
true.
has a good heart and she just needs help and guidance.
You're
What I can
right.
tell.
I do agree, but yes, it hasn't worked before. That is true.
Yeah. I
Have
mean, I
any
have
of
a-
y'all seen a wild animal in a cage? So like a zoo or a
Indeed.
circus or something. Do those animals look happy and healthy? Does that do anything for the animal other than to stir them up?
No.
Exactly. So
They're-
in this case, I think she does need to focus on the help.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone here can see it. She does have a good heart. It's just sometimes her emotions get a bit high. She reacts, and unfortunately, sometimes she does bad things. I'd call that being human and needing help.
I think the biggest issue is something that we cannot really solve. I think Manny is a big issue in the whole situation. I think that a lot of the mistakes that she makes is because of him.
Yeah, I would
Well,
agree.
That's
But if
partly
he
why I was
has,
talking about Blackwater confinement, because he's not allowed in Blackwater.
yeah, I was gonna say he's
Yeah.
got was it like 6 days now away from Blackwater? So
Mhm.
potentially during that time she can come see the doctor here,
Hmm.
be able to work out a little bit more and just try and get her on the right path.
Look, at the end of the day, all we can do is try and, set her on the right path.
Mhm.
It'll
Yeah.
either work or it won't. And if it won't, I mean,
Then at least we know we tried.
exactly.
Hmm.
I've
There
never seen
is-
jail work for anyone at all.
I agree
There
to
is-
your statement. Well,
One thing I wonder with the restriction to Blackwater, depending on how long that lasts for, is her father in Annesburg. Or maybe not in Annesburg, in Van Horn, I believe.
We can check that and we can, that can be an escorted stipulation that
Yes.
she can visit him.
Yes, that's what I wonder.
Alright. So what did
As
we
for
decide?
serving time, I would say maybe bring that down to yeah, it's not going to help. That's my thing.
Mhm.
I'd honestly abolish the time altogether and confine her to Blackwater, take away all the weapons, and give her a hefty fine. And encourage her to seek employment at the saloon, at the stable.
Maybe have
Maybe do
as
some
one
community
of the
service.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe have that as one of the conditions for serving no time is that she has to have active employment.
Because
Well,
I do
then how
believe between
long?
either. Hmm
So how long would that be? For how long, I mean?
Her confinement in Blackwater.
Mm-hmm. So I can write it down.
I'd probably say same as Manny, give her a week.
Heck, we are
Or-
talking about all these attempted murders. I'd say even give it 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
Or at
considering
least
everything
until
else.
or fine spade, at least. If you don't want to take like 2 weeks.
How do we
Well-
define the Blackwater boundaries? Like how far out?
Yes.
Within town limits, which are marked on the map.
Okay.
I would say.
Do we want to offer, if she does wish to see Manny, escorted once, twice, I don't know, I'll just Putting that out there, see what people think, because I think that's one thing that they might say.
Well, personally, I don't think he's a good influence on her. I think she needs a time away from him to try and get help. So I would say while he's banned from Blackwater, absolute no contact. After he's banned, after his ban is over, we can't really stop it all that much. But I would personally say supervised between the two.
After she has completed her sentence, as you say, I don't think we can control too much about it if it is supervised or not. I was just thinking beforehand, but no, I get the understanding, I get the logic behind no contact.
Yeah, and then after, she served and everything's done and dusted, if she goes back to what she's been doing, we know we tried. And, that's all we can really do at this point.
Yeah, and either I believe Miss Rose or Nadia, right, between the two of them, wherever she decides to seek employment. They're staple figureheads in our community, and they'll, be able to nudge her into the right direction, and the rest of us can help. Even maybe do some, community service with the doctors, cleaning the office and the such, helping Maddie and Matthias and Mike here. Maybe apply her energy into something else. Maybe teach her basic first aid so she can save someone that's bleeding on the side of the road.
And how much would the fine be, do you think?
I'm thinking $1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably agree.
All right. And no jail time, right?
Confinement to Blackwater town limits instead, and no weapons.
Okay. So restriction to Blackwater, no weapons, and do community service for 2 weeks. No servant time and a fine of 1,000.
Yeah, then put a stipulation in that she has to seek employment in Blackwater.
In terms of contact with me, we want to put an expectation on that once a week, maybe, or once every 3 days, or.
I would say put in a minimum expectation that you want at least that much, and more's better. Obviously, you know best with that, Doc. What you would advise?
My thinking would be that to start with, maybe once every 3 days, because that would get 2 sessions as a minimum, with the expectation that that would then continue once a week post release. More would be a positive thing. And I think she is wanting more as well. I do think she is eager to engage with that.
I believe so.
Yeah, she did, when she was speaking, she did say what would help her was probably to speak to you more. So I think in her mind, she knows that she has to reach out.
No, she reached out with me before when we were on the bridge. It was the thing that I think maybe made her stop Manny and save Katie, as I said, how everybody here thinks highly of her, and the fact that we can work with her, and the fact that we can support her, and I think that's what kind of helped her think about what she was doing. So I think this is a good plan.
Okay.
Has anybody got anything else to add?
No.
No.
All right, so are we all in agreement with what we've discussed so far?
Indeed.
Yeah.
And Nick, I wasn't trying to be rude and say nothing about your business, but I think it's best if she doesn't handle firearms.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she's gonna have a ban on firearms during this time, probably best that she not work with them.
Indeed.
Pretty much.
But I do wonder about, as you said, with the doctor's office, sweeping and cleaning. It could actually be useful. It can show her that she can be around firearms in the sense of in a gunsmith, and that they can be something other than causing harm to people. Does that make sense?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe, if there's time and if there's funding required, I'll fund it. But I'd like to maybe, if she's willing, for her to receive some sort of, basic medical training from yourselves, so she feels like she's learned something and she's useful.
Exactly. Give her some skills that, she can actually use and depend on. You never know, she might find that she enjoys helping others and might sign up to be a doctor.
If nothing else, maybe in the capacity of a nurse or a field medic. Maybe if there's emergencies, she can, run out of town, after she's done with her confinement, get the person on their feet, patch them up enough to bring them back so the doctors, can tend to her in town. Or tend to the person in town, sorry. Something,
Sure.
some skills, that can, set her on the right path.
She's also very good with horses, very patient with them as well. So if she ever wanted to help at the stables, I mean, I'm sure Will agree, we would be more than happy for her to help out as well.
Mm-hmm.
For the love of God, she wants to help me, I accept it. All right.
I guess
All
we
we
all
can
agree.
do as a town is extend our hand, and it's up to her to take it or slap it away.
Are you guys good?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And after I say if you guys wanna, add anything, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, of course, love.
I'm not really good talking from a bunch of people.
You do fine.
You'll be fine, love.
Okay.
Excuse me, friend. Oh,
I'm not really good at it.
oh boy.
Yeah, and like seek employment, and the plan action is to speak to the doc at least twice a week. Mm-hmm.
Twice a week and then once post-release, that can go down to once a week. Yes.
Break my chairs.
Another guitar.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I didn't see you. Alrighty. Everybody hear me all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will start the conclusion of this by giving you all a thank you. I'm assuming that a decision has been made.
Yes.
Okay. Before Nadia tells us what that is, now is the time that I must ask, does anybody feel like they were pressured into giving a biased judgment?
No.
Not for my part, no.
No.
Okay. Then the state is ready to hear what the people wish to happen to Miss Kane.
Okay. So I told them if they want to add anything that I forgot, they can, because I'm terrible at talking in front of people. I'll do my best. So we decided that that would be a restriction, that she needs to stay in Blackwater, the limits of Blackwater, for 2 weeks. No weapons, and she's supposed to do community service. And during this time, she's going to seek employment, either with Katrina or me or the doctors, whatever she pleases.
No gunsmith.
Sorry.
No gunsmith.
No, not you. No. And then she can talk to the person responsible for what she chooses to do, to see the frequency and what she has to do and all these things. We decided to give her no serving time, no jail time, but she's going to have a fine of $1,000. And then during these 2 weeks, she's supposed to see the doctor twice a week. And after she is released, she's supposed to see him once a week. I guess, did I forget anything that we discussed?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
Can I add a little something to that if you don't mind?
Go ahead.
All right. So the town's consensus on this was that she served time and it hasn't helped. And this is the people of the town reaching out to Kane to give her the chance to go in a better direction with her life. It's the people of the town giving her the opportunity to take a second chance. With Nadia here, or Miss Rose, or even with Miss Maddie, you got plenty of opportunity to learn new skills, seek employment, and to change the direction of your life. And in regards to no weapons, that includes knives and lassos. You'll be completely defenseless, but within the town limits of Blackwater, you should be perfectly safe.
The other thing we discussed was should you need to visit your father, we would facilitate that. You would have an escort, and we would, yes, one of us would facilitate and support you with that.
Okay. All right, so just so I'm clear, the town seeks the punishment as followed. 2 weeks restrained to the town limits of Blackwater. No weapons, including lassos, knives, firearms. Community service. Seeking employment within Blackwater. No jail time. $1,000 fine. During her sentence, she must see a doctor twice a week. Once her sentence is finished, she must see a doctor once a week. The town feels that she has served time. It has not helped. This is the people reaching out to Miss Kane, offering her to go in a different direction with her life. This is the town's way of telling her it's her second chance. If she needs to visit her father, town and law will cooperate in escorting her to I'm assuming a neutral site, correct?
He's in Van Horn and he doesn't want to leave. So.
Okay, that'd be Van Horn then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we all in agreement with that?
Yep.
Green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Why?
Yes.
Really?
Sure, you can sit right down, right there.
Yeah. He wasn't even invited.
He wasn't.
She was not.
Miss Kane, do you have any objections to this punishment the townfolk have doled out to you?
Nope.
Do you understand this punishment?
Yes.
I have one question. It's not really a question, it's more of make sure we're all on the same page. If in the event that Miss Kane cannot honor this punishment, to where she has somehow received a weapon unbeknownst to any of us and is caught with it, or if she refuses to see a doctor, I would then have to charge her with refusing a lawful order. At that point, we will revisit this trial and we will be doing it again. Is that fair? Speak up if you don't agree with me.
That's fair.
No,
That's
that
fair.
does sound fair.
Fair.
Okay.
That is fair. And the other thing I would like to make sure Miss Kane is aware of, and that Manny is aware of as well, is Manny's not allowed to be in the town also stands. So what that would mean is that physical contact between the two of you for at least a portion of that time would be no contact.
Do you understand that, Miss Kane?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have any final statements that they wish to direct towards Miss Kane individually?
I do.
Go ahead.
Kane, I've been around. I've travelled. I've seen a lot of people. Been to a lot of places. And you probably heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. Right? Everyone has in them the nature to do good and bad. There's no clear black and white division on good and bad people. There is a goodness inside you. All right, and we all see it, and we value you, and we don't want to see you rotting away in Siska. We instead want to see you, reaching your potential.
Okay. Ow. I understand. Thank you.
Okay. Any other takers on statements? By a show of hands, since we are all here, who is willing to take Miss Kane under her wing or his wing as her employer? I got one. I got two. I got three. Okay, Miss Kane, you can see that these people are willing to stick their necks out for you. So you choose where you wish to seek employment, and you make sure you fill out an application with one of the folks that are willing to take you.
Okay.
All right. At this time, I will go ahead and conclude this trial. I will be, along with the sheriff, writing up the official order. Miss Kane, we will be giving it to you formally in an envelope. I'm assuming, Doc, if we can get a something that you can sign to make sure that everything is done on the legal side for the visitations to you guys, we can do that. After a brief pat down, Miss Kane, making sure that you are relieved of all of your weapons, you will be let out of restraints.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate everybody coming. I know this can't be easy for you, but we do appreciate it.
No, likewise.
All right. I'd hit the hammer, but I don't have one. Will, can you do it on the bar or something?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck holding that bottle for the rest of the 2 weeks.
I know.
Well, that was definitely an experience.
Yep.
Yeah, not a bad one though.
Good to see you.
Sparks, how you doing?
I haven't seen you in like a coon's age.
Haven't seen you either in a while.
Yeah, where you been?
You know, here and there.
I need some work done, but you haven't been around. Should I find somebody else or?
Let's hire
Decided
someone
from
else. Come on.
Oh no! Hang on.
Well.
You know how I like to work.
Need to work hard.
So, remember working on my semi-auto
Yes.
tan?
Yes.
Remember doing my shotgun?
Probably.
This one.
Uh-huh.
You think you could do something similar to my rifle?
If it's available, yes. If not, oh well.
I want you to think of this as a clean canvas. I don't want it to look tacky. I want it to look, nice.
So you pretty much want stock, just with the clean.
No.
Right.
I don't want stock, but
No, I'm talking about no engravings.
no, I don't mind engravings. It's got to look tasteful. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
So, you willing to do it?
Sure, why not?
All right. Here is my bolt action, which is what I'm looking to get done. And then, if you could, can you do my knife as well?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me know what I owe you. As long as it's not like $1 million, I'm good for it.
Sure.
I got a lawful order to write up, so if you finish before I do, I'll be in the sheriff's office. If I finish before you, I'll come see you.
Good.
Sound good?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. How do you think that went?
Pretty good.
You like doing it that way?
Yeah. What's worst case scenario?
To be honest, I think if this happens, that's transparency is good, but it's a lot better that the people can see what we've been dealing with.
So if it would have gone your way, she would have been going to jail, right?
I didn't necessarily want to send her to prison for a long time. But on the other hand, I don't know what the right answer is. Hopefully, I would have definitely done some sort of time, but I think the restrained to Blackwater, no weapons is a crime in itself. So
we'll find out in 2 weeks.
We will indeed find out in 2 weeks. All right, I'm gonna go write this up. The sooner I get it done, the less I forget. So,
right on.
Alrighty.
Hello, Nick.
Hey, doing all right?
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
You're very red today.
Yes. Guess it was perfect timing, I guess. Don't know really, but
Perfect timing for what?
I don't know. Change of color. In court. In the saloon.
Yeah. How did you feel about that?
Oh. What's the word? Surprise and not surprised at the same time.
Yeah, we just didn't feel like we could give her a fair trial anymore, so.
You want to throw it in the can?
Not necessarily, but it is, I can tell you, it definitely stings if, one day you basically save her from getting hung, and then the next day she kidnaps you with her boyfriend and throws you off a fucking bridge.
Katie?
Yep.
That's attempted murder. That's technically hanging or shot by firing squad. How do you want that?
I don't necessarily want anybody to die, but I'm just saying it does sting a little bit.
It will eventually happen. You know that, right?
Huh?
That's going to happen.
To who?
I don't know. To whoever did it. You know, this game. Find out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to find out in 2 weeks. That's what I'm worried about. I'm sure she'll do fine in those 2 weeks here.
And also Manny.
Manny is banned from the town for about a week.
You can still send telegrams. Doesn't stop them from that.
No, but it's definitely less influence on her, I guess.
Yes, in person is way different than telegrams.
I just don't want anybody else to get hurt.
Sadly, you will. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, there's another one. Oh my gosh, okay.
Damn. What is this, dude? This is gonna hurt my brain. Don't end. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. It's nice.
Hello.
Got your stuff ready, Sparks.
Perfect. What do I owe you?
180.
Okay. You're gonna need to go to the bank for that, but you're gonna be in your office?
Yeah.
Okay. When I'm wrapped up here, do you mind if I bring that over to you?
Sure.
Perfect.
Sam?
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, check it out.
What?
Still there, buddy. Still there.
Amazing.
Yeah. You done it good this time.
Hopefully it stays.
Yeah, I think we're all right.
Right.
You head over to
Anything
the
else,
shop?
Sparks? Yeah. I mean,
No,
Sparks. I mean,
I'll-
Sam. Sorry.
No, I'm good. I'm good for now, partner. I'll come holler at you if I need something.
Katie?
What?
Huh?
What did I do?
You need some work did.
Need some work done. Yes, no, maybe? No? Okay, bye.
No, I don't.
All right. Be in my office.
Oh, Nick. Do you we have a whole bunch of lessons. Do you want to have them and just sell them, or
A lot of what?
Lassos.
Lassos.
Sure.
because it's getting a little bit full here.
I'm gonna run this over to the doctor.
Well,
There you
some other
go.
glasses.
I do not have a weird obsession with them, okay? I know you were thinking
Why
it.
would you say that? Nobody brought it up.
I didn't bring it up at all.
Because
Yeah,
I could
neither one
see
of
it
us
in his
brought it up.
eyes.
It's just
He
like
was just
You
like,
realize-
what the fuck?
You
Pretty
realize I
much.
got
But-
myself a kind of suspicious mind here when you immediately deny something that nobody's accused you of. It
We have
makes you look kind of guilty in my eyes.
anything about it. You saw my
What say you,
expression.
Nick?
What?
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 Hey, what do you think? You know, something that nobody accused her of. She just immediately denies out of nowhere.
I don't know. Are you very jumpy today, Katie?
Speaks to a guilty mind to me.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently, I did learn today that 4 days ago was the last time I was stitch free. So I mean, and every day since I've had new stitches. So yeah, I'm a little bit jumpy.
Oh my. Let's
Oh,
go,
Lord.
Sam. Ah, it's raining.
Where are we
God
going?
Damn.
Let me get my coat.
And windy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Exactly. You didn't know what's
Yeah.
going on, huh?
Was it a statement or was it a question?
No,
I'm
I
not
thought
sure.
you wanted to say something. So
Who, me? No, I was just
Yeah.
locking the door.
Just
okay. Well, I'm sorry. Okay.
Come on, let's take a walk.
You're fine.
Come on, take a walk.
Yeah, I need to see a doctor. Really.
We all need to see a doctor.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You said we all need to see a doctor.
Eventually. Right, Sam? See a
Yeah,
doctor?
sure, Nick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right, Nick.
There he goes. boy.
There he was. There he is.
Well, I'm here.
You were there, and then you weren't there. Maybe I just blinked. I don't
Oh, this is my brain cells.
know. Here you go.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Are you
Alright,
proud
go.
of it? Before I look at it, you're proud?
Yes, I'm proud. You better be fucking happy.
Ooh, I like that. It's blue.
Blue steel, both. Skulls.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not too fancy. Nice. I
Keep
like
it
it.
simple. That was it. Use a
Hell yeah.
silver engraving.
I like it.
And re-improve your rifling so it's top notch.
I appreciate that.
Oh.
All right. You got everything registered?
Everything's registered.
Perfect. Alrighty.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully, I can see you around a little bit more.
Yeah, need to hire someone else just in case when I'm not around as much.
Yeah, you should. Don't hire Miss Kane though.
Oh shit! Tell me about it. Once I do, I should probably shoot someone.
Probably. Oh hell! I got shot last night.
For who?
A fella by the name of John. You know him?
John. Is that fella that sold me those guns back a while back, a week ago?
It could have been. Well, he's in the clink. He's in the clink for quite a while now. So.
Hey, he's that guy that you had issues that one day that he pushed you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You need to watch out for him.
Yeah.
See if he can sell me more guns and putting up the registration. Excuse me, sir.
All right. You take care of yourself, Nick. I'm gonna go back to work.
All right.
All right. It was good seeing you. I appreciate the work.
Likewise.
Thank you.
That is true. We are a little bit. Yep. I like colors like this. Oh, of course not. It's not a problem. No, not at all. You're fine. No, I'm okay.
Could end badly.
I like a
Well,
break.
just
I might
make
break
sure you
my
don't
nose.
set the just make sure you don't set the chamber pot too close to the bed. Then
Yeah.
Hello, Nick. That's some beautiful, beautiful piano playing. Quite a pianist.
Oh, that was you, Nick. Shit.
Well, oh yeah.
Hey, do you know old dog Trey?
Probably so.
How about you know any Frederick fucking Chopin?
Maybe.
Sorry
Hey,
to put
Will.
you on the spot, Nikki.
Did I tell you about little Johnny's neighbor?
Is this the one with the?
Yep. Did I tell Will though?
No, I
I
don't know
don't
if you
think so.
did.
So, little Johnny's neighbor, they had a brand new baby boy. So little Johnny was telling his mom, and his mom was like, well let's go over there and meet the new baby and congratulate the parents. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that baby was born without ears, so little Johnny's mom said, listen, we're going to go over there, but you can't say anything. You have to be good. And Johnny's like, I will, no problem. So they go across the street, and they, they're looking in the cradle, and little Johnny's like, oh, what a precious little baby boy. Look at them perfect little feet and them perfect little legs and perfect little arms. And he turns to the baby's mom and says, well, how's his eyesight? His mom says, perfectly fine. Why? Johnny looks right at her and says, well, that's good, because if he needed glasses, he'd be fucked.
Oh my god, no. It's so mean. Oh, that is true though. How would they...
I figure you could probably get you a leather strap with a buckle or something.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
Strap around the back.
Strap,
No
strap
goggles.
the spectacle on him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's something.
There's
Please.
always something.
Any
Nadia-
idea where Katrina went?
No.
No, I didn't see her leave actually. I'm thinking she went to bed though, because she's always either here or the campfire or the stables.
Oh no, maybe she's walking there with Kane. Someone is.
That's Maddie.
Alright. I'll have a look for Katrina. And I'll make sure Kane's doing alright.
Okay.
Nadia, did you tell Nick the joke about the 99 dicks?
No,
You didn't tell him? You should tell him.
I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
No.
All right, I want you to imagine this. You walk into your bar, walk up to the bar there, and you're looking at all the whiskey bottles on the back wall. You see them all? Just then you notice that there's 99 dicks above them.
Okay.
How many of them do you choke on?
Okay, I know that one, so I cannot reply.
This guy.
Nick, how many do you choke on?
I think he's speechless.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Smurfs.
I think that's the best answer yet, right there.
Speechless. Yeah, that tends to happen when you got a dick in your mouth. You know?
Oh,
Hey, motherfucker, keep it up.
What?
Have I told you the... I don't think you heard the joke of the leper. What did the leper say to...
Oh man, you're cracking up. Oh man.
Do my very best to make sure that the proper decision is made. Right?
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, could you ask Katie if she did want to talk about that plan? Because, if not...
unfortunately,
Hey,
love to watch you walking.
what happened?
My gosh. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Look, you
Nothing.
know, when I was getting my chest out, he just stood over me and watched.
Oh,
When you what?
When I was getting my chest all stitched up again for the third fucking time.
Horse here. Seriously?
Go ahead and get over here.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
coming
get rid of
inside
it
there.
once he's
See
he
who
cannot see
tried
it.
to walk right through me. Get your eyes checked, partner.
At least
Where
he's
did you
gone in for a
come
drink,
from?
actually. Who, me?
No, Nick.
what?
From
Did you
the
just
side of the saloon.
What? I came over here. They
What's the
went over
problem?
there to the office to get
I
something.
looked like from like over my shoulder, and then when I looked in front of me, you were right in front of me. I didn't see you.
Oh, you know, he's
Is your
looking for the
eyes
way, though.
okay? Oh no.
No, probably not.
Oh. Sleep time?
It's a good thing you got ears.
I
You
know,
need
right?
glasses, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd be fucked.
That is true. I must say, I love the benches in front of the saloon now.
Yeah, it's a nice addition.
Hmm.
It is.
I noticed you took your sign down. Are you no longer in desperate need of meat?
I'm okay for now. I'm always
think,
buying it. So.
She's always buying. I think Maddie's spending the next 6 days to do a lot of hunting.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, more meat you know what to do with.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can always.
Alright. Alright, let's get a butt buckle. Alright, let's see. What's up, Stevie boy? Doing alright, man? You know? Been alright. I don't think we can play with Xbox, man. You need the new Xbox. You need the Xbox Series X or S. Oh shit, you got it? Oh, nice, my dude. Are you playing Destiny 2 también or no? Have you played a new Battlefield? It's kind of sad, but it's gotten better. So I might have to give that a try again. Remember, best Destiny 2 is free also. Just the expansion packs you gotta pay. Oh, you got one over? Yeah, game was good. It's dark, but you know it's good. So, see my bad. Don't like it. Oh, motherfucker. Modern Warfare and Apex Legends, huh? No Fortnite? What the hell? What's this? I like short boots. Yes. Let's see.
To you?
Yeah.
Don't be spreading that rumor.
Bruh, that's not what I mean, and you know it.
People will overhear that and they'll start thinking that I'm engaged. What will Katie think?